Alright, only one more episode on the Jed side of things, and then we get to see the Ayer episode, the one and only, and I'm excited to see what happens with that. Because the only time we see Levi interact with Ayer otherwise is at the masquerade, so I'm curious to see how that episode's gonna go. But first, let's cook together one last time with the fam. I wonder if it was alright that I just stopped by. Francisca must be busy. I hesitated to enter the manor, but my eyes met with a maid who had just happened to come inside.
Oh, hello. The lady and the young masters are inside.
Huh? Levon and Levi are here too?
Yes. Today is the day off, I hear. The lady is quite elated about it.
In that same moment, I heard a scream from inside the manor.
Huh? What was that?
I ran past the maid to the source of the voice.
Francisca?
The voice definitely belonged to Francisca. It must be something serious. I quickly looked around the room and saw...
Oh.
Francisca was there, standing in front of a pot spewing black smoke into the air. Francisca?
Jed, this is terrible!
She cried out in despair as she ran toward me.
Please stay calm while I tell you. I did nothing wrong, and the meat...
What about the meat?
It exploded.
I almost asked how, but quickly stopped myself. Are you talking about that smoking pot over there?
Yes, that's right. Oh, be careful. It might explode again.
But that's impossible. I kept that thought to myself and lifted the lid of the pot. And it exploded.
I told you so.
What was that scream? Was it Mother again?
Levon and Levi ran in alert as if they were on duty. What a way to spend your day off.
What do you mean again?
Nothing! Of course we'll be worried if we hear you scream.
Judd, there's soot all over your face. Are you okay?
Levon tried to wipe my face with his sleeve, but I used my own before he reached me. I'm alright, but the explosive... the meat...
Meat?
Levon and Levi cautiously looked into the pot. They already knew what the result was.
This... is meat.
It's literally a pile of ashes. Yeah, I'm glad Mother is alright.
Right! It's great that Francisca wasn't hurt. It'll be fine, even if the meat is a little charred.
A little? You know how precious meat is. Thank you, Jed. But it's too bad. I was hoping to make a feast for Levon and Levi on their day off. I worry about you, Mother.
Yeah. So much so that we can barely muster an appetite to eat lunch.
Oh, you two. You're all grown up now, so there's no need to worry about me.
No, it's actually more convenient. Oof!
I elbowed Levi in the side before he could say anything stupid.
No, quiet. Don't let her know.
I took a look at the other ingredients. It's okay, Francisca. You can cut off the charred parts of the meat and still have a bunch of ingredients left. I'll help you make something.
Oh my. Jed!
Good one, Jed!
Levi held up his thumb, so I responded in kind. I didn't want any more food to be wasted.
Well, now I'm feeling hungry. Let's make it immediately! It'll be so nice to be in the kitchen with you.
I'm happy too. I'm sure the cooking will be delicious.
I'm sure if you cooked alone, it would be 100 times better.
Shut up, Levi.
Poor Levi.
Everyone's like, shut up, man.
Meat, vegetables, and cheese. There's also preserved fish and milk. Wow. We can make a huge feast unlike anything I usually ate. I was salivating just looking at it. You really went all out, Francisca.
Does it seem that way? Well, I'll deal with this meat first.
Not the meat!
Huh?
I mean, taking care of the charred parts is hard, so I'll do it. Sorry, Francisca. The meat is the main course, so it has to be dealt with carefully. That's true. How about washing off the salt from the preserved fish first? That ought to take a long time.
That's true. Then I'll go and wash it.
I'll prepare some salt water, so put it in this after that. Just wash it lightly.
I see. So you want to make it even saltier. Then having more flavor is better, right? How about adding in some savory sauce?
No, the salt water isn't for flavoring. Washing it with unsalted water washes away the flavor, too. No wonder all of the fish dishes that Francisca makes are so salty. I managed to convince Francisca to do it my way while I prepared the ingredients for the soup. Onions, carrots, garlic. I chopped up the vegetables and threw some garlic in a pan with oil to give it some color. I added potatoes and carrots to sear before pouring in water to stew. The fish bones were still there, so I put them in the pot as well and waited for it to become more fragrant. We have lots of potatoes, so I can make another dish with them.
Yes, I was thinking about making a warm salad.
That sounds good. How about I boil the potatoes and then mash them?
Oh, that's a bit wasteful. So how about using the water we used to wash the fish with? It'll make it taste more savory.
I think it'll make it smell fishy. Yeah, I think it's better to give a flavor different from the fish.
Oh, really?
Yes. We also have onions, so we can use them to flavor the mashed potatoes. If we have a little bit of bacon, I think it'll be even better.
We do have some. How do you want them cut?
Great. If you could cut them into smaller pieces, they'll be easier to eat. And now begins Francisca's slow and deliberate chopping. I boiled the peeled potatoes while stir-frying the bacon and onions, then tossed them lightly with the potatoes once they were cooked. I seasoned them with vinegar, sugar, salt, and pepper. After mixing them all up, it was done. I worry about the cost of the spices, but I rarely get to see all this food. I got excited and wanted to try new things.
Are you sure you don't need any help? Just let me know if you need anything.
Levon looked at Francisca and me in succession. His eyes are asking me if things are going all right with Francisca. It's fine. I think we need to roast the meat soon.
The meat?
His eyes again. He was worried about the one that got burned earlier. There's something I want to ask you, Levon.
What? Let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Underneath all the char, the meat was still practically raw. I skewered it, rubbed in salt and pepper, and handed it to Levon. Can you roast this for us?
Got it. Leave that to me. I won't waste our precious meat.
I'm counting on you.
Let's cook together, Levon.
Okay, now's my chance. Oh, Francisca, do you have any extra jam?
I think there was some left. Look at that shelf over there. But the jam isn't very sweet.
That's fine. It's actually better that way. I took out the jam from the shelf as told. It was a sweet and sour berry jam. I put some in the pot and then looked for some wine. Where's the wine?
It's over here. I'll help.
Thanks. Can you mix around what's inside the pot? I added the wine to make sure it didn't burn and simmered until it was reduced.
What are you making over here? It's not dessert, is it?
It's the sauce for the meat. I thought it would help with the burnt parts.
Oh? It's for the meat. I actually don't like meat that much.
Levon loves it, though. You need to eat some for strength.
I'm fine. I can't move if I overeat. I prefer cheese instead.
I think this sauce works for cheese, too. How about trying it with that?
Hey, sounds nice. Let's drink some booze later, too.
After the sauce was done, I added milk, butter, and herbs to the soup. When it was finished, I sprinkled more herbs on top. Adding some fresh baked bread that was bought in town, the potato salad, the meat, and the cheese made the meal complete. Because there were people waiting, I kept the number of dishes low, but this should be enough for lunch. It sounds like a fabulous feast for lunch. Alright, done!
Hey, that smells good.
I cooked for the first time, but it ended up alright.
Not like we did anything besides grilling and mixing, though.
Sorry for making you do everything, Jed.
I enjoyed it because I got to use so many ingredients. I was finally able to try out some of the cooking methods I've heard around town.
Haha, you did look like you had a lot of fun.
Jed, it was like you were in your element. I'm pretty sure it'll taste good, too. You're right. I can't wait. Now let's eat!
The food lined up on the table smelled appetizing. It was making my stomach growl. Since Levon and Levi had the day off, they each had a glass of wine in hand.
Are you two really going to be drinking already?
It should be okay once in a while. Besides, it's not every day that we get to have your cooking, Jed. And Mother!
Yeah, the meal today will suit the wine nicely. Thank you, Mother. When you say it like that, it feels rather nice.
We all settled in and began to eat. We divided up the potato salad and ate the fresh baked bread with the soup. I poured the berry sauce over the meat.
Oh, I get it now. With the sauce on the meat, I don't really mind the smell anymore. What's the spicy taste? Probably pepper. It strikes a nice balance with the sweet and sour flavor.
Yes, the meat's cooked to perfection, too. Thank you so much for helping, Levon.
If it's just this much, I'll help you anytime. I should be the one thanking you anyway.
I was working with the window open earlier, so this soup is really warming me up.
What were you doing, Levi?
I was polishing my shoes and stuff. They were really scuffed up.
Did they have blood on them? You always work so hard patrolling.
Yeah, but if I could always have this soup you made, I'd work even harder.
How about I teach you how to make it?
Nah, I think that's a bit different from what I want.
Just adding a few extra steps to the salad makes it taste totally different. Are these really the same potatoes?
Yeah.
They definitely are, without a doubt.
I can't believe it either.
I was happy to see them eat so heartily as the dishes gradually emptied. Levon didn't have much to say about the meal, but he still kept taking seconds of the bread.
Ah, the cheese and that sauce go so well with the wine. I think I'll have some with ale, too.
I think you're drinking too much, Levi. Maybe you're eating too much, too.
It tastes so good, I can't help it. I'm not that drunk, so don't worry.
Levi had the biggest appetite among us. Although he was a little picky with food, it felt nice to see him eat so much.
Control how much you eat, Levi. Now then, I think I'm about done. That was delicious, Jed. Thank you.
I'm happy to eat it with you. It was delicious, too.
Cooking together as a family and eating together makes me so happy.
Yeah. When I saw Francisca smile like that, I felt happy, but also a little sad. Francisca really thought of me as her family, but once the masquerade ends, I would leave town. That's what I was thinking. No, I should forget that for now. I wanted to enjoy the food with everyone here together.
Say, are you sure you're not drinking too much?
Not at all. I'm only on my 5th drink.
I'm on my 6th. We can still keep going. How about another?
All right, let's bring out the ale, too.
Hey, both of you! The sun hasn't set yet! There isn't even time to forget that. The dinner table was filled with laughter, even this early in the day. Alright. And I guess that's our last time cooking with everybody. Now, we get to switch our costume and see something new at the tavern, which is Relatable Hero. So let's see what's going on here. It was easier to go into the tavern while dressed as a woman. My not drinking didn't seem as unnatural. there were so many people coming in and out, so I thought that I could ask some strangers about the Kaleidovia. Anyone? That face. I wonder if there's someone that's easy to talk to. Someone that's here alone or in a pair. I looked as I walked around, but there was no one who fit that description. A ruffian.
Hey girl, looking for a partner?
Huh? Yeah, just someone to talk to.
Buff man. Perfect. Sit right down. Hey, give me another.
Oh, sorry, I can't drink.
Don't say that. It's like saying hello.
I really can't drink. I didn't like being pressured into doing things. I was thinking of brushing this guy aside, but then I saw the emblem on his arm. It's the Hawk emblem. So he's with the Hawk clan. What should I do? I can only talk to them in this outfit, so this might be my chance.
I always drink the same booze all the time, so it's nice to have a girl around once in a while.
Thanks. By the way, isn't it going to be the masquerade soon? You can have lots of alcohol then.
That's way too far to the future. I'm talking about right now. Hey girl, who do you like better? Him or me?
Huh? Well, I like people who are easy to talk to.
And that's me. Hey, come sit closer to me.
The hell you going on about? She likes me more. Hey girl, let's have some fun.
He's really touchy-feely.
Hey, the booze is here. Drink up.
I really can't drink. I've never had a drink in my life.
Don't say that. You'll have a lot more fun when you're a little tipsy.
Hearing their vulgar laughs, I finally realized that they weren't looking for someone to talk to. I'll excuse myself. I stood up to get away from them as quickly as possible, but he grabbed my arm to stop me.
Hold on. I never said you had to drink.
That's right. Sit down. You can sit on my lap.
Let me go. I tried to shake him off, but he held tightly onto my arm. Let me go! Or else...
What? Or else what?
I lowered my voice to threaten him and reach for my hip, but my sword wasn't there. Ugh, I left it behind! I was acting the way I usually did. I thought they would back off if I had my sword. The men just laughed and didn't take me seriously. I was reminded of how inconvenient it can be to be a woman in these situations. What should I do? I don't want to start a fight here.
You look like you're having fun. What you talking about?
La, my hero! I love this. I quickly covered my mouth. Levi was the one who jumped in.
How do you like the taste of ale while you tick off a girl? If I were you, it'd taste like crap.
A wolf.
Stay out of this, kid. It's none of your concern.
Unfortunately, since I'm a kid, I'm not gonna let this slide. If it's a fight you want, I'll give it to you. Shut up! You're making the booze taste worse. Hey, let's go drinking somewhere else.
Jeez. You just popped out of nowhere.
The two hawks spat out curses while leaving the tavern. Levi had saved me! Thank you, boy.
Sorry for chasing out your customers.
It's fine. They paid. I can't have them harassing other customers, so chasing them out now was the right decision.
That makes me feel better about it.
To be honest, I didn't want to see Levi while I was dressed like this. But after what he did, I had to thank him. Thank you very much.
It's fine. But you should be more careful about people like that since you're a girl. There are worse hoodlums that come in and out of the tavern.
I nodded. I'd better learn how to act as a woman. Let me buy you a drink to thank you. I think a lady would say that. Levi laughed at my offer.
Oh, thanks. Then I'll take it. Pops, I'll take an ale.
You sure about that? This guy drinks it like water.
It's alright. It's on me as a way of saying thanks. Oh, and just one drink, that's all.
Heh, I know.
After the mug I bought came, Levi gulped it down. Although I paid, it felt awkward to just leave. In the end, I sat at the same table as Levi. He doesn't know who I am yet, but I should refrain from talking too much. After he finishes that ale, I'll thank him one more time before leaving.
So what were you doing here? You don't drink, and you came to the tavern, so you must have some business to do.
Huh?
Maybe I shouldn't have asked?
No, that's not true.
Well, if you don't want to say, that's fine.
I didn't quite expect him to say it in an uninterested way. He'd normally talk more, but maybe he's like this with strangers. But it was also strange to hide it, so I tried to come up with a believable reason. It'll be the masquerade soon, so I was thinking about what to sell. I couldn't come up with anything, so I was just asking around.
Oh? So you're manning a stall? That sounds like fun!
His eyes suddenly lit up. Now that I thought about it, Levi loved festivals.
If you're doing a stall, food is good. Like cheese toast, pastries with honey. You could have shellfish or roasted fish too. Or what about decorations or masks? If you're good with your hands, you can make something nice.
I see. That's a good idea.
I know, right? It's fun to look at all kinds of masks during the masquerade. Maybe I should buy the weirdest one I can find this year.
Although I had lied in the spur of the moment, the advice was actually helpful. I knew he was good at taking care of others, but I didn't expect him to do so for a total stranger. He's always getting scolded by Levon, but I can tell why everyone likes him so much. Thank you so much for helping me.
I just told you what I would like. Festivals are more exciting when you have all sorts of stalls selling stuff. Hey, Pops, you got anything to eat? Anything but meat.
Hold on, I'll get you something.
You haven't eaten yet?
Yeah, that's right. I was busy with work and didn't get a chance to. I was thinking of eating now since I'm taking a break anyway.
Patrolling must be hard work.
How'd you know I was with the Vigilantes?
Oh, right. You're the son of the Lord of the Wolves, aren't you? I've heard that you were with the Vigilantes.
Oh, right. It's not that big of a town.
I almost slipped up there.
Here, I've only got something simple.
Hey, that looks good.
The owner took out 2 plates of roasted potatoes and fish. It seemed to be a simple dish with only salt as its seasoning, but if the ingredients were good, it'd be more than enough. Fish and chips, great.
And one for you. I can only offer you water, though.
Huh? But I...
Just take it. I wouldn't like if your only memory at this tavern is getting heckled by drunks.
Aw, thank you. Thank you.
It's fine. In exchange, I'd appreciate it if you came again.
That's a good owner right there. Levi was planning on leaving after finishing his ale, but now he couldn't go anywhere. I understood them both and was grateful to them. If Levi doesn't recognize me, I guess it's okay.
But you really look like him.
Huh?
You're almost identical to a family member of mine. Like your face and your voice.
Oh damn, abort mission, we gotta go.
Maybe that's why I couldn't help but butt in. Maybe it's just a huge coincidence. But the guy I'm talking about is a man. You might not like being compared, so I apologize.
No, not at all. My palms were sweaty. It was hard to tell if he was sharp or dense. I changed the angle of my face by looking down slightly, but Levi didn't seem to care. He was more preoccupied with stuffing food into his mouth. It's a good thing he's simple. Yeah.
Wow, these potatoes are good. I can't believe all you did was roast them.
Hey, Levi. You cook it your damn self if you want to complain.
I'm not complaining. I said it was good, didn't I?
Oh, you're right. It really is good.
See? That's how you do it, Levi.
Oh, shut up. But you really look like you enjoy it. Even that part of you is identical to him. If you enjoy the food, it's always nice to show it, you know? It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Just eat until you're full. It'll be even nicer if you're good at cooking.
While Levi and I ate, the tavern seemed to get more busy. There were a lot more customers now. Among them were some vigilante members.
They're like, did we catch Levi on a dato?
Man, I love that so many of his CGs have the ring front and center, because it is gorgeous. Somebody really enjoyed drawing this, and we're like, every CG, I'm putting it in. I'm delighted that we got a CG with Levi with Ayer, though. That's fantastic.
Levi? You're eating this late? Oh,
Oh crap! Levi has a woman with him! Hey! It's not what it looks like!
What do you mean by that? You're getting all romantic and having a meal together.
Oh, you never shut up about Jed, but you're with a girl! Even the vigilantes are like, I feel like he was kind of interested in that brother of his. Am I crazy? Like, nope. He just doesn't shut up about Jed. Oh man, I love that so much.
You never shut up about Jed this and Jed that, but you're actually with a girl now.
Don't say it like that! Never mind him right now!
I couldn't help but laugh. I could easily imagine him talking like that. Hey, you. If you want to get close with him, you gotta beat this other guy, Jed. They're that close, you know what I mean?
I know, right? If Levi sees him, he flies all the way over to him even when he's working. He likes him that much.
Damn, these guys are just throwing him under the bus! Oh, it's great!
Now that I look at her, she kinda looks like him.
You sure? The hair is totally different. But now that you mention it, I get it. So that's how it is, huh, Levi?
Hey, what the hell are you thinking about? Just shut up for once!
Levi's face was all red as he chased the others away. I'm so sorry, Levi. You got completely roasted.
Damn those guys! Don't misunderstand. I do know a guy named Jed, though. I didn't come talk to you because of that. Please, forget what they said.
It's alright. You must really be close with him.
Yeah. We're buds. Like family, you know?
Yeah. Yep.
That's who we are. We don't want anyone from the outside changing what we have.
After that, Levi didn't talk much. Good job, vigilantes. We exchanged a few more words before we bid farewell.
Call the vigilantes for help the next time you get heckled by drunks like those. There are a bunch of people around that you can count on.
Yes, thank you so much.
Don't worry about it. See you later.
I saw Levi off with a smile, but I had mixed feelings inside. What would Levi say if I told him it was me, Jed? I couldn't even imagine it. Would he be surprised and turn bright red like earlier? Or... Anyway, I should call it quits for the day on information gathering at the tavern.